Hi there, it's your girl Alex, and Snowflake is under the table. This is a reading for anybody who needs it and whatever comes out. The Seven of Wands is resistance. Eight of Cups, walking away from what no longer serves your heart. Ace of Wands is an exciting new beginning. Empress, expansion and growth. Hierophant is tradition and traditional thinking. Five of Cups, past disappointment. Seven of Swords, about some sort of deceit. You've not let something go. And something is plaguing your mind. You are in deep thought about what to do next, where to go from here. Page of Cups is a beautiful, loving message. Six of Pentacles is reciprocity and give and take. Cause and effect. Four of Cups is emotional lethargy. Queen of Cups is a full open heart. Six of Swords is moving on to peaceful times. Oh, we got the Empress there twice. Ooh, with the King of Pentacles. Oh, okay. And then the Temperance. So I feel like some of you are trying to think your way out of something, but I feel like the universe is saying, listen, it's just going to take time. I feel like with the Seven of Wands and the Page of Cups, you are setting boundaries, especially around the love topic and storyline. It feels like for a lot of you in your past, you went hard. You maybe overgave, you were over available, over emotionally available. And I feel like for a lot of you, you may be pulling back and saying, listen, it's going to be give and take 50-50 going forward. I do kind of feel like you may meet someone soon. Time frame, maybe by June 14th. Okay. And this is going to be a big love, all right? I feel like if you shut down or turn your back on love, then whomever this is who's coming in, whatever this is that's coming in is like, no shutdown. Open. This could be an intimate relationship that actually may lead to marriage. I feel like, I'm giving this reading or performing this reading in the month of June of 2026. And I feel like for a lot of you, you could be about to meet someone who becomes very significant. This is somebody who you may even wind up committing to and or marrying. Yeah, definitely committing to and marrying. This person could be coming in to restore your faith and hope and love, or a particular person. I always think it's funny when I start to call out signs and you're like, no, God, no, not another Scorpio, no more Taurus. I don't want to deal with them. I'm tired of dealing with them. Well, if that's the case, that's fine, right? But this person who's coming in may be one of those signs, Taurus, Scorpio, right? um and they're coming in to redeem and or restore your hope and faith on love, right? So in short, at least right now, the first storyline says this: right now some of you are turning your back on something you love. Could be a person, could be a place, could be a thing. Last time I went home to New York, it was too much mayhem. They stole my shoes, right? I ain't going back to New York no more. Right? That could be your stance, Seven of Wands. Well, something is going to come along and be like, hey, your dream job, guess where it's at? New York, right? So the universe, it feels like, is trying to balance out someone who right now is imbalanced. And it does feel like whatever this rebalancing is related to your love. Queen of Cups King of Pentacles, divine partnership. I have the Hierophant on the table. Hierophant is the priest, the bishop, the minister, right? The marrier. Seven of Swords and Five of Cups next to each other with the two Taurus cards of the Empress and then also the King of Pentacles. Definitely someone is coming in to restore. Okay. And it's weird because I did a couple of readings yesterday and that was the same message as well. So maybe June rolling around, right? It's one half of the middle of the year, right? June, July. And I feel like definitely around the sixes, Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords, June. Starting in June is what I'm hearing. Well, Angel said, no, baby, look on. Because you got two sevens there as well, right? I do kind of feel like something is coming along to bring you back into balance. And as part of bringing you back into balance, it's giving something back. Giving something back that previously disappointed you or previously deceived you or previously sabotaged a particular relationship. Now, also here with Temperance and the Hermit, it's like, listen, the Hermit for me has everything to do with introspection, right? Maybe, they stole my shoes. Well, did you leave them outside, right? In other words, kind of go within and figure out who all of the culprits are, even if that includes you yourself as well, right? I know my angels just said it takes two. Two cups there with the Temperance. You got fire and water. Okay, let's keep going. There's the Seven of Wands again. So right now, some of you are resisting love, or you have some ironclad boundaries around your heart and or around love, and the universe is like, who do they think they is? They think they're just gonna go through this life denouncing love? Knight of Swords is communication. Here comes somebody coming in, hopefully with an apology, right? The swords in the tower represent cutting and clearing. Okay, the knights represent going back and forth. So I do kind of feel like you could have a heart to heart with someone to help clear the air. Okay, let's take the word heart to heart or words heart to heart and move them to the side. The crux of purpose of this conversation realistically is to clear the air. It could also be that somebody was just too resistant. Like you were trying to get close to them and they were trying to push you away because they've been hurt in the past and they didn't do their healing. Three of Wands fell out and it is waiting for something to resolve itself. I feel, in all honesty, it's waiting for closure. Okay. Three of Wands, Ace of Wands is Four of Wands, and you have the Four of Cups here. So it's almost like, when this happened, I haven't, when I was disappointed, when you deceived me, when you, ghosted me, I haven't been the same since, right? Ooh, my angel said, ooh, a ghost could come back and reveal themselves. Star, a wish, a hope. The Chariot is being able to move on and traveling. Six of Swords is also traveling as well. So this person could be at a distance. They could have left and, traveled somewhere. Six of Cups, there's the return. I'm telling you, June, we got 666 again. We got the Six of Pentacles here, the Six of Swords here, the Six of Cups. Who's missing? The Six of Wands. Okay, well, we still got two more cards to put out. Three of Swords. Now, 3 and 7 is 10. So there was a third party here that kept you guys, Angel said it's somebody's either communication was a third party, as in bad, low, negative communication. Or it was, you kept giving this person chance after chance after chance, and they never, turned into the King of Pentacles, which is trustworthy. The Lovers, ooh, peep those major arcanas in the outcome position. The Lovers is making a choice. So yeah. Excuse me. I feel like the choice that you're going to have to make is whether or not you want to speak to this person again. That's the first choice. The second choice is if after having this conversation, there is the request to move on or to rekindle or to reignite. That's the second choice you're going to have to make. And then I think third and probably the most important one is whether or not you're able to forgive. I have the Seven of Wands here twice. That breaks down to a five, right? 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. So I do kind of feel like, there could be issues with trusting this person. There could be issues with believing this person. There could be challenges with, accepting this person back. hmm And you know something? At the end of the day, people could tell you whatever they want to tell you. Number one, you don't have to believe them. Number two, your actions communicate more for you than your words ever could. Okay. And I feel like that's something that you're just going to have to do. Whether, again, based on the choices that you're given, your decision, I think, should be based on what you see, not what you hear. This to me feels like a love relationship again because I have the Queen of Cups and King of Pentacles here. I have the Lovers here. I have the 2 cups here of the Temperance. That's divine timing. And there's the Emperor. So God is watching over this one. My angels just said this is a soulmate if you subscribe to that, right? Your person, the one, not twin nothing. Don't even say twin nothing. But it just kind of feels like there was some sort of third party. But again, I think the third party had to do with lies, cheating, deceit, right? It had to do with some sort of communication. They would say one thing and they never did what they said they were going to do, right? This person breadcrumbed me. They made all these plans and they never showed up for any of them. That's what it's feeling like to me. This could have been somebody who you thought you were going to marry, somebody you want to marry, somebody you were married to. But I feel like in the end, yeah, look, balance is supposed to be restored. Look. 10 of Pentacles is in it. Yeah, there's a choice. So if you consider this person the one, your soulmate, your person, your life partner, whatever the case is, you now have a decision in whether or not you're going to fulfill, say, for instance, your soul contract in this lifetime, or you're going to move on and, make them wait until your next lifetime. I did want to pull the Lovers off and show the 7 of Swords there because it was kind of peeking out. And I feel like, yeah, 3 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and the Lovers card. This person could have love bombed you, right? This person could have again, said that they had all these feelings for you or withheld their feelings for you or made you feel like, oh, we just friends or we just getting to know each other, when all in all, they wanted to be with you and they wanted to, kind of grow the relationship. In other words, they could have been deceiving themselves and making it seem like you were less important than you actually are. But whatever the divide was, right? If you stopped talking to them, if they ghosted, if you ghosted, if you guys spent time apart, this time apart to me made the person who was deceitful, again, whether lying to themselves, lying to you, whatever, it made this person realize, holy crap, the collective is my person, or the collective, I didn't do right by them, or I just left the collective hanging and I need to go back and clear the air. And I'm also hearing the wording that for someone, again, this deceitful person, I feel like there was some sort of revelation that they're not going to do better than the collective. So if, as you see, nothing left, which means the reading is over. Personal readings are open. The link is in the description. If it resonated, y'all do what you do. Love you. Bye.